Greetings, brothers and sisters. Hello and welcome back to Eva's House of Spirit. I haven't posted any new content in a few days, and the reason being is that usually when I do contests, which is one of the last things I did, I like to also do something for everyone who did not get to win something or did not try, or, like just for everybody else to kind of have a little something so that like everybody kind of comes away sort of happy. And in this case, it took me a little while to think about what I could possibly share with you all or give to you all, just to say thank you for being subscribers to my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking and sharing and all that wonderful stuff. So I decided what I would share with you today is a simple 4-card tarot spread that you can use. I've created this spread, and I think, it's a really good spread. I will say though, if any of you out there are planning on using this to make a living with, please do at least be decent enough to credit me as the creator of the spread. For example, if you're going to offer it to clients, you may say something along the lines of, well, I also offer, Eva Maria's Love, Money, Health, and Home spread, and then you can proceed to go about your business and whatever. Please at least be cool enough to credit me if you're going to use this to make money, especially, or even in general. Just be cool enough to credit the source, because I did create the spread. Now that said, credit aside, the way that the spread goes, it's a 4-card spread, and it kind of goes just in a line. There's 4 cards. There's love, money, health, and home. Generally, I read this going from the left to the right. That's how I do it anyway. And the way that each of these cards pretty much is interpreted, these cards speak of 4 different major life sectors. What is going on currently in these arenas of someone's life. And usually in reading the card, you will pick up on things that they might be able to do if, let's say, less than positive things are going on. Like if they're having problems in a particular area, usually the reader can sort of see on the card as well, things that should be maybe done to address the issue. Or if not, the reader should be equipped enough to counsel the client, well, I see this on your card, I suggest maybe you try this or that, or, whatever the intuition of the reader would lead that reader to advise for, the greater good, I guess you could say, in that client's life. So the first card is the love card. This card speaks of the client's love life sector. This card speaks about, relationships, whether they be official or unofficial. This can just talk about, let's say, if someone's in a marriage, it'll talk about their marriage. If someone's in a dating relationship, it'll talk about their romantic relationship. If it's just somebody who likes to just have unattached sexual relationships with people, well, then this card would speak about their sexual relations with partners. This card is very much about the love and sexual sort of life sector of the client. So this would be the love card. It will show the state of events, the state of affairs as they are. And oftentimes there will be hints in the card suggesting if anything is needed or if anything should be done, in response to a situation that is not necessarily always good. Now, the second card is the money card, and this speaks about the client's money life sector. It speaks about their finances. It speaks about the career. It speaks about resources within that person's life. That sort of stuff, not just, it's not just like how much money they have. It's also like, do they have what they need to get by? How is their job or their source of income or their sources of income? This is their money card. And this card will reveal the current state of affairs in that respect. And also, if there are any issues, the card will generally hint on if there's anything that should be done, or the reader, again, as I said, with the love card, and this is true for all of the cards, the reader should pay attention to any intuitive, direction coming, in any intuitive messages or insights or any of that sort of stuff that may lead the reader to properly advise the client if there is an issue or a problem or something that needs to be addressed. The next one is the client's health life sector. This card speaks about the current state of the client's health and well-being. It can speak about physical health. It can speak about mental, emotional, spiritual health. This card is just about the overall, health and well-being of the client, and if there's any issues, or, if sometimes the card will suggest what is needed, if the client isn't doing so well. But this card will speak about the health issues. So we have love, money, health, and again, this is the health life sector of the client. And then the last one is the home life sector of the client. This will speak of the current state of affairs in the client's home life. For example, where they are living, who they are living with. Oftentimes it'll speak of their domestic relationships, their relationships to roommates or family, or if they're living with someone they're romantically involved with. It'll speak about the relations there or the goings on in the home. Sometimes it will speak about the home itself, but the focus is the domestic life, the home life sector of the client, the current state of affairs. And as I said before, the cards will often give hints as to advice or suggestions or options available to the client, should there be issues that need to be remedied. But it is upon the reader to recognize these, whether directly from the cards or based upon experience, or if, the suggestions or the insight or the counsel happens to come from psychic or other sort of intuitive, whether it's intuition, whether it's empathy, whether it's, clairaudience, clairvoyance, whatever, wherever this, the counsel comes from, it is upon the reader to recognize what they should counsel the client, based upon what the reading sort of tells them. So I hope you've all enjoyed this. I hope that this reading is something you may like to try. Again, it's called the Love, Money, Health, and Home Spread. It's 4 cards. I read these from left to right. And I guess all I can really say is blessed be and ashe, and I hope you find this helpful, and I hope as a sort of a consolation prize for the last contest that I held, I hope that all of you really enjoy this. So until our next exchange, until next time, bye-bye for now.